everybody, and welcome to your personal training session with me, Sarah. I'm going to be taking you through an upper body kettlebell session. We're going to be focusing on strength and endurance in our session. Throughout the weeks, we will progress by changing the rep range, the way we do our exercises, and the weight that we're lifting. So for today, let's really keep it comfortable. I'm going to be working with some 5 kilos today. We're going to be focusing our first exercise, we're going to be focusing on our shoulders, and then we're going to move into our back and then to chest. So we've got 3 exercises, rep range around 15 reps per exercise. Okay, so let's get started. Let's warm up. So we're just going to really simply just take our arms all the way around. So join me, nice big circles with your arms. Rolling the shoulders back, lifting through the chest. Good, now just take the arms forward. Perfect, keeping the knees soft. Good. And then from here, let's just move side to side and let's just loosen up through the lower back, through the hips. Perfect. Okay, so our very first exercise is going to be with the 5s for me anyway. So have a weight that's really comfortable for you, okay? Our first exercise is going to be a shoulder press. So we're going to focus on one side at a time. Now we're going to, if you could just bring your arm up to here for me, and you're going to press up like this. So we're just going to warm up through the shoulder like this. And let's do another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, now let's change arms. Bringing the elbow in. Imagine you have that kettlebell in the rack position and you're going to press and lower. Good, now as you come out, take the elbow out and then up and in and back down, okay? Can you see that? It's actually called a shoulder grind. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, I can feel my shoulders warming up. 2, and 1. Now let's just do both together. So bring the arms up, elbows in, out, round, press, and then bring them back in. 1 and 2. Good, nice and steady. Keeping the knees soft. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we've mobilized and we've warmed up through our shoulders. Let's move on to the weights. So we're going to start with our right arm first. So I'll go with my right arm. I want you to pick up the kettlebell. And we're going to pick up the kettlebell and hold it in what we call the rack position. So the rack position, make sure that your wrist is straight, knuckles are up to the ceiling, and that kettlebell is just resting onto your wrist. Try not to have it over the shoulder or anything like that, okay? So we're going to work with 15 reps. So we're ready for round 1. Okay, let's go. So we're going to have the knees soft, inhale, and exhale, press. 1, and bring it back down and in, and again, 2, 3. So we're aiming to get to 15. Working on strength and endurance, okay? And here's your pace. So stay with me on the pace. Good, let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great stuff. And then just put that kettlebell down, bend the knees and pick the kettlebell up with the other hand. Ready? Let's go. Let's press. 1. And when you really drive up. Think about having that arm nice and straight up to the ear and then back down. And check that your wrist is straight, knuckles up to the ceiling. We've got 10 more. 10. And we're not going to rush it. We're thinking about time under tension, okay? All right, how are we doing? We've got 6 more. Last 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. And 1. Great. Okay, so when we get to 15, we're just really starting to feel it, okay? We're going to do that again. We're going to repeat it. And I really want you to think about the position of your wrist. Think about the pace you're going. So 1, 2, down and down. And I want you to control the exercise in both phases, okay? So let's go again on the right side. So shoulders, we're really working mainly the anterior deltoid as we do our shoulder press. Your secondary muscles are your pecs, your delts, your triceps, and your traps are assisting you, okay? So let's go for round 2. Press and come back down. Now really try and exhale as you press. Good. How are we feeling? Okay, those shoulders are working now. You've got 5 more, okay? So, last 5. Push. 4. 3, 2, and 1. Great stuff. And let's change arms. So as our sessions go along, so this is your first session with me. Let's go. As our sessions go along, we will increase the weight if we can. We might even change the exercise round a little bit to make it harder. We can work in sets, we can work with back-to-back exercises, in trisets, in giant sets. There's lots we can do. I hope you're counting. Good, we're nearly there. Let's do 5 more. Last 5. 4. 3. 2. Let's go for 1 more. And 1. Good. So that was our second set. We're going to do 1 more set, but this time we're going to, if you can, if you've got 2 kettlebells, we're going to do both of them together. If you haven't got 2 kettlebells, then continue 1 set on the right, 1 set on the left, okay? So bending your knees, picking your kettlebells up safely, have them in that rack position, elbows in. Excuse me, elbows in. Make sure that the wrists again are straight. Are you ready? Last set in 3, 2, 1. Let's press, push, 1. So we're coming all the way up to 15, okay? 2, arms nice and straight and strong at the top. 3, 4, 5. Are you controlling on the way up? And on the way back down, and elbows in and out and round. 8. Oh, those shoulders are feeling it now, yes? 9. If your weight is a little bit heavier than mine and you're getting to 12 reps, that's fine. Just rest when you need to, okay? Last 5. 4. 3, 2, 1 more. Well done. And then pop those kettlebells down. And just give your shoulders a roll. I can feel my shoulders. So that's our first exercise done. our shoulder presses with kettlebells. Exercise number 2, we're going to work through your back. Now this exercise is really good for posture, okay? So we are going to be directly stimulating your lats, your traps, your rhomboids, okay? We're going to be doing a bent over row. When you're in this position, it's really important that you really think about the stabilization of your legs, okay? So I want you to tip forward. Let's just practice it now. Tip forward into a deadlift position. Can you see that my knees, if I go from the side, you can see that my knees are slightly bent. Back is nice and long and my head is forward. Look at my back, it's nice and flat. Can you see that? Now, don't be like this. Can you see that's wrong? So back nice and long, I'm pushing my bum out and I'm drawing up through my core. Now my shoulders are not forward. They're retracted back. And I'm going to think about this as I do my bent over row. Okay, like this. I want you to really try and think about squeezing the muscles in the top of the back and keep in that deadlift position. If you've only got one kettlebell, okay, focus on just one side and then you'll change, okay? I've got 2. Hopefully you have. If you haven't, then just do one arm and then just catch up on us, okay? So we're going to draw the shoulders back and down, lift the chest, and let's do that deadlift there and hold. Now retract the shoulders back and keep them there. Knees soft, draw up through the core and squeeze the glutes. So we're working our legs here, aren't we? Can you feel them firing up? So that's row, bent over row. We go out to the side, squeeze and let it go back down. And again. 3. And again, we're going to work up to 15 reps. Try and keep your head up. Good, and lift. Try and stay with my pace, so watch me. You've got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then stand, then put the kettlebells down by bending your knees. How did that feel? If your back feels tired, okay, then do maybe 3, like this, and then just stand, pause, and then reset again, okay? If you feel as if you're losing your posture, don't carry on and then let the back arch and have bad form. Just reset, rest, and then join in whenever you're ready. Okay, so we're just recovering and we're ready to go again. Yes, so we're really focusing on really drawing back the shoulders, squeezing those elbows up to the ceiling, activating, directly stimulating those lats, traps, rhomboids, okay, and stabilization through the legs. Let's go round 2, bending the knees. Okay, so here we go. Tip forward from the hips, you got it? Keeping the back nice and long. I'm going to go front on this time, so you can just see that shape of the row. So it comes out and it drives back down. Let's go. 3, and keep looking ahead. That will really help your posture. Now can we just check that you're not letting your arms hang like this? They're just there, slightly bent at the finish. Keep working with it. Let's do another 5. And up, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Stand and bend your knees, put the weights down. Okay, good. If you just need to take a little stretch, little mobilization in between each set, you can do. Okay, have a drink, have a breather. Oh. Don't run off into the kitchen and start making a cup of tea, will you? Okay, round 3. All right, so this is our last round, and then we're going to be moving on to chest press, okay? So we don't want to miss out the opposite muscle group, so we'll move on to chest press for our 3rd exercise, okay? So 3rd set. So we're staying with 15 reps. We're keeping the weight the same. We're good. If you'll be joining me for our 2nd session of kettlebells upper body, we will be progressing and changing things around, okay? So I'm keeping things super simple for your 1st session, okay? So tipping forwards, allow the kettlebells to drop just past the knees. Now squeeze the glutes, draw up through the core, protect your lower back, keep it nice and strong. And let's go. Last round. Good. As I bring the dumbbells up, I'm exhaling. It really helps. We've got 5 more. You're still with me? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Well done. And then stand and put the weights down. Great. And again, rotate. Okay, so that's our back activated. So we've worked our shoulders, our back, and we'll move down to our chest, okay? So we could do press-ups, however, we are going to be doing a body weight PT session with me, so we won't do that. We'll stick with the kettlebells. So find a space, and we're going to, do you remember when we did the shoulder press, the way you held the kettlebell? Again, if you only have 1 kettlebell, then you'll be doing 1 arm and then you'll be changing, okay? You'll maybe be catching up a little bit, but you'll be fine. So, picking up the kettlebells, I want you to rack the kettlebells like you did for the shoulder press and come down. Bring the feet flat on the floor. Now, I want you to lift into a bridge position, okay? This just enables us to activate through our glutes, making our lower back stronger, and it gives us a little bit more of a range as we're moving our arms, and you'll see why that is once you start to do the exercise. So you're going to lift your hips, bring the arms up. Now, can you make sure that your wrists are straight, knuckles up to the ceiling? And we're going to bring the elbows down so they tap on the floor. If you have a bench at home, even better, just use your bench, but not everybody does. So let's go into our shoulder press, 15 reps again. And we're drawing an arch over the chest, come back down, let the elbows tap on the floor and drive back up. Six, and keep your hips lifted. Stay with me. We've got 6 reps left, okay? Last 6. 5. 4. My arms are shaking a little bit. 3. 2. And 1. Great stuff. Bring them down and just pop your dumbbells down and rock and roll up. Nice. Give the shoulders a roll. So as we're doing our chest press, we are working our pecs. Our delts and our triceps are assisting, okay? So I want you to really, really, really try as you push up, squeeze the chest and then control it on the way down, okay? So we're working both phases on the way up and on the way down, okay? If you've only got 1 kettlebell and you're catching up on the other arm, keep working, okay? 15 reps on each side if you've only got 1 kettlebell. Okay, so a little rest, And we're ready to go again. Good. So lying back down. And then we're going to come up into that bridge position. Make sure that your wrists are straight, so you've not got your hands flexed back, okay? Wrists are straight, so rotate the wrists forwards. That's it. Knuckles up to the ceiling. Bring the dumbbells together, overhand grip, and then lift your hips a bit higher, and let's go. Bring it down and drive up. 1. 15 reps again, okay? Stay with my pace, nice and controlled. That time under tension, allow those muscles to know they're working. Oh, my arms are starting to shake. Are yours? We've got 5 more. So down and drive up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. And lower down. Pop the kettlebells back down on the floor. Rock and roll up. Have a recovery. If you're that one kettlebell, keep working. Okay, so we're going to have a little rest. You've got 1 more round. But let me tell you, after we've done 1 more round, we have a little finisher, okay? We're going to go back to that press. So we're going to do 1 set of press. We're going to do 1 set of bent over row. And then we're going to do 1 set of chest press again. So we'll repeat those 3 exercises, but just do 1 set continually after each other without any rest. That will be your little finisher, okay? So we've got 1 more round. Come back down. Enough talking. Back into bridge. Lift the hips. Now squeeze the glutes. Make sure those wrists are straight and strong. Are we ready? 15 reps. Let's finish this. Come down. 1. And push. 2. 7. How are we doing? I'm still counting, don't worry. We've got 7 left, okay? Last 7. And lower and lift. 8. Stay with it. That's 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and press. Well done. 15 reps done. Okay, coming down. If you're still on that single arm, keep working. Change arms when you need to. Okay, well done. My arms, my back, I can feel that I've worked. Okay, great for session 1. Okay, session 2, 3 and 4, you will work a bit harder and harder, okay? We will be progressing, all right? So, are we ready for that little finisher? So we've got those presses, followed by the bent over row, followed by the chest press. So let's go. So if you're with me and you've got 2 kettlebells, we're going to do the presses together. If you've got 1 kettlebell, you know what you're doing, okay? Knees soft. Are you ready? 15 reps in 3, 2, 1, let's go. This is your nice little finisher. Shoulder grind all the way out and then back in. Arms up straight. That's 9. Ooh, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, go on, push if you need to use your knees a little bit. 2, watch that lower back. and 1. There's 15. Don't put the weights down. Tip forwards, bent over row. Let's go. Get those elbows out to the side, get that position. 5, keeping your head up. Last 10. 9. 8, squeeze the back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. 6, 5, 4, keep working. 3, 2, and 1. Stand. Well done. Pop the kettlebells down. If you're on one arm, keep working. Keep going, you'll catch us up, don't worry. Okay. You ready? Lift into bridge. Last exercise, let's go. Go back to those shoulder presses, those chest presses, sorry. 4. You're with me, aren't you? We've got 10 more, okay? I'm going to count you, so keep working. Press 10. And lower, and press 9, up 8, and lower, press 7, and lower, up 6, up 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, and then drop the hips, drop the weights. Nice work, gang. Okay, if you've got that one kettlebell, keep going on that single arm press. Well done. My arms, I can feel them. So that was a nice little upper body kettlebell workout, focusing on shoulders, chest and back. 3 simple exercises. So let's just take a shoulder stretch. Just take your arm over. Hope you enjoyed that. And change arms. Good. And then drop the chin into the chest and just take a stretch for the top of the back. Let's keep the elbows soft. Good. And then take the arms up. Well done. Coming up to standing. And just take the hands onto the small of the back. Chest lifted. Stretch out through the chest. I can feel this through my shoulders as well. Great work, team. Take a tricep stretch. Although we didn't directly work our triceps, they were assisting us as we were going. They were assisting us on the shoulder press, and they were assisting us on that chest press as well. So they were a secondary muscle that we're working. All right, lovely. And release. Take an inhale. And exhale. I really hope you enjoyed your PT session, your upper body kettlebell session 1 with me, Sarah, and I will see you again very soon. Well done.